In the future, long road trips may get a lot easier. For the first time ever, a driverless car has driven across the United States, nearly the whole time without the help of humans. Christine Birak joins us now with more. So imagine that, a driverless car. Tell us more about this project.
Well, I'd imagine for some, Andrew, this cannot come soon enough, myself included. So the first driverless road trip right across the United States. And what's unique here is the distance in one trip. It started in San Francisco, crossed 15 states, and ended the journey where else but near the New York Auto Show. Now, as you mentioned, it did have a little bit of help. It had some help at the on and off ramps, and also in construction zones where the lines on the road were not entirely clear. But overall, the software engineers at Delphi say it did an incredible job. And what surprised them most was how much the driverless car behaved like a human. One of the most unnerving things when you're on the road is passing a big tractor trailer. I think most of us kind of edge off to the side. Well, it turns out the onboard computer did the exact same thing. It pushed off to the side a bit. But Andrew, one of the scariest moments, and I thought this was kind of interesting, reported by those software engineers who were in the car, was when they got to New York and they were approaching a double-decker steel bridge. And apparently steel can play a little bit of havoc with the radar. Have a look at the reaction from the computer software engineer who was on board. We can pull up her comment. She said, "I saw that bridge coming and I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be a grab the wheel moment." But it actually outperformed what we thought it was going to do. So certainly some tense moments, but the car seems to be reasonably risk averse, Andrew.
All right, so a driverless car. I wonder, would people driving next to it on the road notice anything different about it?
Well, oddly enough, you know, a lot of the driverless cars that we've seen, Google, Mercedes, Audi has a driverless car. You know, they have little bells and whistles on the outside of the car. This one, not so. They put the system inside an Audi SUV, but they could have actually put it in any car. And there was usually a driver in the seat, just not driving 98% of the time. So while other car companies, and many say Google is really leading the pack on the self-driving car, Delphi feels that it really has a horse in this race. They've had a number of firsts themselves. They came up with the first electric starter, the first in-dash radio, and the first radio navigation system. So they certainly feel like they could get there with the driverless car.
All right. Thanks, Christine.
You're welcome.